In this video, we will translate an offline package from GlobalSight using Trados TagEditor. The first step is to download the package. So I go My Activities and In Progress, find my activity that I want to translate offline, open it up, accept the task if you haven't accepted it. Mine is already accepted, so I go Work Offline and select Trados 7 TTX for the file format. Editor, I leave it as Trados TagEditor. Character encoding you don't need to change. Insert resources as is TMX14B, so we can import the translation memory to the workbench. And I also select the consolidate TMX files, so I have one big TMX file instead of individual files for each file to be translated. If you have a terminology attached for this project in GlobalSight, you can also select Trados multi-term format, so you can download it as well. And the last option here, populate 100% target segments, is optional. This is a personal preference. If you want GlobalSight to populate these, you can leave it checked and approve those in TagEditor, or you can leave this unchecked and you can populate these segments in TagEditor, because all these matches are going to be included in the translation memory import that you will be downloading from GlobalSight. I will leave that checked and start download. Save the file. And let's see my files. Downloads. So this is the files that I downloaded. I will unzip them. And here we go. So in this folder there are a few other folders that, as you can see, and the very important thing here is that you should not move these folders around. If you want to move the entire folder, that's fine, but do not move any files out of the inbox folder or the other folders, because the TTX files that are under the inbox folder, these are the files that you'll be translating. They contain references to a tag editor tag settings file. So if you move this file from out of here, your tag settings are going to be incorrect, and that may cause issues while you're trying to upload the file back to GlobalSight. The first step is to import the translation memory that I downloaded. So under this TMX folder, you see a TMX file. Go ahead and open Translator's Workbench. If you have an existing translation memory locally that you want to use, you can select that, or if not, you can go to File and New and create a new one. I already have one open in my workbench, so I will just go File, Import. You can leave all these settings, say OK, and import this file. Okay. My segments have been imported, so I'm ready to translate. I will go ahead and open my tag editor. And as I said, the files that I want to translate are under the inbox folder. So I go to inbox and get my first file. Let's bring workbench 2 and open the first segment. As you can see, I get my matches because I downloaded the translation memory. There's a 100% match. And since I left the pre-populate 100% segments checkbox, my segments are pre-populated. But you can also uncheck that and do it locally using the translation memory. Once you're done with translating, you can go ahead and save the file. You do not need to save the target, just save the original file, because GlobalSight is expecting unclean files. Let's assume that I translated all my files. Now what I need to do is to zip these folder files up. So I select them both, send to a compressed folder. You can upload the files individually or in separate batches. It does not have to be a complete package. If you want to upload them individually, you don't need to zip them, just select them one by one, or you can zip them in batches and upload them together. I zipped my two files together, so I go back to GlobalSight now, go back to the activity, and go to the Work Offline tab. And instead of the Download tab, now we need to go to the Upload tab, Browse, and I will browse to the folder that I have, my zipped folder. Select the folder, say Open, start upload. And if I do not have any tag errors or anything, everything should go, and mine did go smoothly. Everything is uploaded successfully. If you have any tag errors, you will have to go back to the TTX file, fix the tag errors, save it, and upload it back to GlobalSight.